that goes with my next question. When you talk about the qualities, how do you know when you see a fighter potentially want to train? How do you know when he has it? He has something that you see and you think that's it, he's got it. I could train him to be a great boxer or a world
You know
champion.
what, man? I don't believe you can explain that in words. You just got to know it when you see it. You just got to just know it. It's not something you know in words. You just look at him and say, yeah, you know what? That kid right there, he got something. You know, he has something. A lot of it has to do with potential, because what you're doing is you're making estimation of what he's going to be, not what you're seeing right then and there. But I don't believe that you can really describe that in words. Now, I'll tell you some characteristics that I look for. I look for a disciplined kid. I look for a kid that's in the gym on time every day. I look for a kid that does not talk back. You don't want to use that word with a grown man, but you don't want a kid that you tell him to do something, he starts telling you, because then he gets to a point where he starts training you on how to train him. So I want somebody that's disciplined. I want somebody that's humble. I want you to be athletic and talented, but those are not the number one things. And I also want someone who is open-minded enough to try what you're teaching them. And that comes with toughness and that comes with confidence. I want a fighter with real confidence. Some guys act like they're tough, but they don't be tough. And then some guys are really tough and they never try to show anybody. So I want a guy with real confidence and real toughness, not a guy that tries to have a fake persona and stick his chest out, have everybody scared of him. That's not the guy that I want. But as far as seeing something in a fighter, it's hard to explain with words. You just kind of just know what you're saying. Sometimes nobody else sees it. Sometimes you're the only person that sees it. And then, you know, you got to like check yourself to see if you're crazy, because you see something that nobody else sees. So it's
when that happens, when that happens though, do you become too emotionally invested in a fighter then? So then you begin to overlook some things which other people can see?
Sure, you can. You can fall in love with a fighter's ability, and you can become infatuated with your best fighter, and you can overlook some things. Sure, it can happen. Yes, this is the toughest job in the world, because it's hard to discipline a fighter because the fighter pays you. Where in other team sports, the team pays you. So you can discipline them and you can suspend them. In boxing, the fighter pays you. So if you say the wrong thing to him, you can lose your job. So it's easy to become infatuated with a guy that, you know, you can't ever say the wrong thing to. You know, so you on thin rope with a fighter. Fortunately for me, that I say what I want to say to any fighter within a respectful way. You know, like if you're not doing the right thing, I'm going to let you know about it. But a lot of guys, they can't do that because they'll lose their job and that's their only source of income.
I mean, fortunately for you, you're the ideal size for a heavyweight.
Well, you know, man, I'm not in shape to be fighting no guys right now. And I'm only about 200 pounds. But I just don't, you know, I'm just not going to take any crap from no fighter, man. You know, I don't need the job that bad.